right, what is up, everybody? It is yet again another Warhammer 40K pod with one more game and some great individual people. Stoked yet again. We have one of each of the commanders of the decks playing out again. Have not had a single game out of every single pod where we had a repeat, so it's pretty epic so far. I'm appreciating that. So, very glad to meet y'alls. What we're going to do is we're going to go right into the games because this is insane. We have no idea what can happen. We're swapping out some things around. What we're going to do is we're going to say who everyone is, who they are playing, and then we're going to get right into turn one. If you want to say some words in the chat, feel more than welcome. I do have channel points. I forgot what they say, but they're there as well. So if you want to click on some things, you're more than welcome to. Let's get right into those games. Hip, you are more than welcome to start things off whenever you're good to go.
Sweet, dog. I'm just going to put my header in here and then draw my hand, and we should be golden.
Sweet. And I said, you're more than welcome to draw whatever works best for you. If you got to do a couple of times, you're more than welcome to. I've noticed with the Necron tech when I was playing with Samson and myself playing the deck is sometimes the lands can't work out that well. It's kind of a slow build, but then once you get to the races, it's insane.
If you keep it, and this is my opinion for Necrons, you need to keep 3 lands in the open hand. If you can keep 3 lands, you're gravy because you have a lot of 3 drops. You have a lot of artifacts to do the ramp, and he's going straight for the shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was not a keeper.
Yeah.
The worst part about that deck is what I've learned playing it is it's tempting. It loves to tempt you because like, okay, I have a 2-lander. Or you get a 1-lander with a Soul Ring with another with an Arcane Signet. Yeah. So like you get these good like baby ramps. Like, oh, I'm cool, and then you just stop and you stall. And the thing is, you have so many creatures in there that just they need more than one black source.
Yeah,
so,
seriously.
If you keep that deck raw, my biggest advice to it is make sure you have at least 3 black sources in open hand, or 2 black sources with a way to get your 3rd.
Like, because I'd love to have like 3 lands, 2 rocks, card draw.
Yeah.
Or there's elf mill.
Yeah, and there's not much card draw on that. There's like a few card draw triggers in that deck. It's
I think with just a few tweaks that deck can do exceptionally
and
well.
This hand is unbelievable. Should I keep this?
How many lands? If it's less than 3.
Yeah.
It's definitely not less than 3.
Alright.
Oh. I have not seen someone keep more than a 2-lander in that deck. So it's.
Should I keep this? If I just draw a bunch of lands, it's gonna be awful. Because my hand is
just gold.
It's thick with mana.
It's
Put it that way. It's thick with mana. Ooh. You guys are all keeping 7?
No, you can still go to 7 every time. I do not mind it at all. So if you want to drop down to another 7, you're more than welcome to. It's more so just want to have a fun game.
No,
yeah.
I'm like tempted to keep this because honestly, the problem that I tend to have is a lack of mana in here. But I almost feel like I should keep it.
Well, the thing is, I've seen that deck. It has like 37 or 38 lands. The problem is there's like very little ramp, and that's the problem.
I think I'm gonna keep it actually.
All right.
I like to play and try to stick to like the normal mulligan rules for myself, regardless of what other people do, to try and like see how I'm doing at Magic, I guess. All right. Oh, I guess I'm good to go. Everybody's ready?
Yep. Whenever you're golden, let's get right into it.
Do we like the golden spell table rectangle here?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do? Okay. I'm going to draw a card. And okay. All right. We're just going to we're going to start with a Humble Swamp. We're going to pass.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I'm going to go into a draw, and as I'm reading these cards.
Hip, who are you playing, and can people find you anywhere, and what do you want everyone to say as your name?
I am Hipstevious Cat's Meowth. and you can call me Hips for short. I'm playing Anric here, the Traveler, to lead the Necron Dynasty's Warhammer 40K precon today. And you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Discord by the name Hipstevious Cat's Meowth or Hipstevious. I'm very excited about the amount of mana I have available right now. Off to you, Fallen Samson.
As I said, like, my name's Fallen Samson. I am getting back into streaming myself. You can find me at everything ending in Fallen Samson. In the current chat, you can see the Fallen Samson hashtag 9425. That is my Discord. I also have a Discord channel that I'm kicking up. I just started Whatnot, so I think I'm going to do my first stream probably Wednesday. So if you guys are into Whatnot and collecting cards, I will be doing a giveaway on Wednesday for a full art Ragavan. You're not going to buy nothing. I'm going to do 5 giveaways. The 5th giveaway will be the Ragavan, and it's on Whatnot. I did drop the link tree in the chat. So today I am playing, again, I'm completely illiterate when it comes to stuff. So I'm playing Magus Kane. I mean, I'm not even gonna butcher her middle name.
Lucia.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna call her Kane because that's what I do. I shorten the names. So I'm playing Kane, and I will start off with a unclaimed territory, and I'll be naming Tyranids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and pass to Wedge.
Okay, so
The images are quite welcome. I will not disagree.
Oh, get ready for the commentary. Like this guy here.
I'm Flaming Wedge. I'm one of the dude bros in charge of Asylum Gaming. It's about the only social you can find me on unless you're really searching for me. Yeah, it's really all there is interesting about me. I'm gonna play a land that enters tapped and pass.
Alright, sweet. I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna say one thank you, Hips, for the follow. Appreciate that.
Got you.
I'm gonna play a Path of Ancestry tapped, and I'm playing the Grixis Swan, but I'm playing it as a Bellicor, the Dark Master. Just swapping it out and seeing if ETB effects and the Cascade options are worth better than Abaddon himself. And at that point, I shall pass the turn.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to say what deck I'm playing.
Oh yeah, we're really good at this game.
All right, well, I guess I'll take us to turn 2. I'm going to play this Swamp. And with that absolutely massive turn, I think we'll pass.
To be in all honesty, the fact that you have now played 2 back-to-back lands without an artifact,
We're off to a good start. No, it's the third land, Samson. Let's get to that.
I'm nervous because we all know that could just explode at any time with the proper amount of mana. I'm like, what's going to happen?
It's anyone's guess.
It is anyone's guess. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm just going to play a Game Trail, which is a really cool name for that land. I will reveal a forest, and then I will have the turn because I don't got much gas with this yet.
I will draw. I will play a command tower. Then I will flex by playing a talisman.
Well, that's
And
cool.
then pass.
Untap and draw.
He's ramping.
I will play a
Get him.
swap, and I will pass the turn.
I'm really thoroughly enjoying the cat-filled playmat that you have there.
Thank you very, very much. It's
Adorable.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite mat of all. I have this, and then I have the Kool-Aid Man replacing Omnath, but this is probably my favorite mat because it's just 2 adorable kittens, and they're demon cats too because they have horns on their heads.
Yeah, we are going to pass the turn.
Going for a draw. On now. Can I have something else? Gonna go for an island. We'll tap 3 for a Gene Stealer. He will enter the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on him.
What kind of genes is he stealing?
Yeah.
He's stealing all the genes.
The
He wants
blue
all
one.
the genes. Yep.
He's gonna take everyone's pants. No one's gonna have any pants.
No pants. he's my pants thief. And on that, I will pass the turn. And he does have a fun ability. Is whenever he attacks, I may remove a counter from him. If I do, search my library for a basic land and put it into the battlefield tapped.
Even more ramp. There you go.
There's a little ramp.
That's some precon flavor ramp right there.
Yeah, seriously.
We do an adequate amount of tomfoolery here.
I do all the
I
tomfoolery.
enjoy it.
I will tap 3 to don't want to do that. I want to do a different thing. Black, white, blue, and 1 to play my commander.
Oh.
So other creatures I control get +1/+0 and a vigilance, and I can pay 1 and tap it to tap a creature an opponent controls and then make a clue token. And with that, I'll pass.
I will draw. I will play an island. Tap 3 for a worn power stone. I'll get my ramp going. And I will pass the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to tap for a swamp. I'm going to cycle this Baron Moor, discarding it, drawing a card. And then I will go to my turn and untap.
You know you have enough lands and you cycle out of Baron Moor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. There's a different art swamp. Look at that. That's something.
That's fancy.
Yeah. Ritzy, even. We are going to tap all 4 of the swamps. Play a Hedron Archive,
Nice.
which is more or less a soul ring that I can pay to draw a couple of cards. Then we're going to pass the turn on over to Colin Sampson.
It's the super soul ring.
And you can call, and by the way, you can also call me Fallen. It's whatever's easier.
Colin, it is. Colin
Yeah.
Sampson.
Yep. Fallen Samson.
Kind of like the Samson. I like saying the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, everyone likes saying Samson because they think of that movie Half Baked. I want to talk to Samson.
Chat with Samson.
I want to talk with Samson. I guess I'm gonna join the group, and I'm gonna play my commander. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Well, this seems a bit redundant, so I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to give Keen the +1/+1 counter to start off with. I will go ahead and smack the demons. So I'm going to swing. So it's on attack, right?
Yep.
It's on attack. I will remove a counter. I'm going to go search your basic lane, so I'm going to swing a 2 at you.
Alright, I'll take 2. Bop, bop.
And I'm going to get a basic land and put the battlefield tapped. We'll go get a mountain. And I will now pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw. Play a colorless land. No, I thought 1, 2. No, 2. And no. Well, yeah, I'll just do those 2. Commander Sphere. How many lands you have, Samson?
5.
I will tap a white and 2 to play Space Marine Scout.
Yeah.
So First strike vigilance 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than me, I may search my library for a plains and put it on the battlefield tap.
I'm not liking what's happening because this really feels like Yeshida's game.
I am ramping off of your ramp, sir.
I'm feeling a repeat right now.
And then I will just chill and pass the turn
Right, I'm gonna untap
and not make enemies.
draw myself. I'm gonna do a swamp. I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3 for a Herald of Slanesh. Demon spells you cast 2 less to cast.
Ooh.
Other demons have haste. I will scry 1 because I did a same color as my commander. What is this? I'll leave that on top. 3 remaining. Can't do anything with it, so I will then pass the turn after that.
All right. We'll untap. Draw a card here. I'm going to play Swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm playing that Swamp right now.
Show that swamp
go.
who's boss.
Show that Swamp who's boss, yeah. We are going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and cast my commander, Anrakir the Traveler. He is a legendary 4/4 that says, whenever Anrakir the Traveler attacks, you may cast an artifact spell from your hand or graveyard by paying life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. He's Necron, surprisingly. We are going to tap 2 and play Psychomancer and pass the turn.
Does he have is it a death trigger or is it a
Psychomancer?
It's it and other artifacts. It pings.
Yeah, whenever. So it says Harbinger of Despair on this flying 1/1 entitled Psychomancer, which is a artifact creature Necron wizard. Harbinger of Despair says, whenever Psychomancer or another non-token artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield or is put into exile from the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
some math? We do some mathy math. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I will tap 1 for Hardened Scales. A beautiful Hardened Scale. I like that a lot.
I know, it's probably one of the best I've seen. Just in general.
I'm going to tap a red and a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to cast a Xenomorph for 5. And he'll come in with 6 +1/+1 counters on him. But that is not all, folks. That is not all. Because I tap my commander, I will copy him as well. I will copy the next X spell, which will be him. And so since I did pay 5 for the X, Ravenous is there. So I'll draw the card. Now, when I get a second Ravenous trigger, yes, because when this creature enters the battlefield.
Yeah, it's the effect. Yeah.
Okay. And then I have a Warp Blast. When the Xenomorph enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target. Wedge. I'm gonna go ahead and just be your enemy. I'm like your commander.
What are you doing to me?
I'm gonna deal 6 damage to your commander. 5 damage. I'm sorry. It's 5 damage.
How?
When the Xenomorph enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target.
Oh, great.
I don't like your commander. I really don't. And you can blame Cam. You can blame Cam. Because this one will send to the battlefield. How strong is your demon, Chris?
2/2.
You will not have haste. Your commander will not smack me instantly.
So are we pinging it for 5?
Yeah, I'll ping it for 5. Yep.
Alright. It did.
It's dead. I will then go to combat. I will just increase this counter up to 2. And I will pass turn.
Oh, so you made a clone of it. You got 2 of them, so that's how you ping twice?
Yeah.
Yep. So anytime I tap this for its 2 mana, if the next spell I cast is X, it makes a copy.
So that's right. Yeah, she's so cracked, dude.
Yeah.
That's like the most teamer commander of all time.
I really want to make a 4 colors XR deck now. Is it only the next spell you cast?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
it says when you next cast a spell. So, like, if you were to untap her and then tap her again, then you could do it multiple times per turn with untap shenanigans.
You know what the best card for that deck is now? Pinsman Aura. Little Pinsman Aura in there.
Trader Alarm would be good too.
Oh, and Trader Alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Kelpie Guide for the memes.
Yeah.
I will pay. I'll pay 7 and play Reaver Titan. So a 10/10 art of vehicle. Protection for mana value 3 or less. Whenever it attacks, it deals 5 damage to each opponent with crew 4.
Ew.
Wow, I gotta get the rest of these precons.
Yeah.
I just want to get 2 copies of all the precons and then take all the dank vehicles out of them and put it into my Shurikai deck.
Dude, and that's exactly what I do. I'm literally sitting here. I bought all 4 because I want to get like one of those to just put like a box and put all 4 into a single pod. But then the more I play these decks, I go, I want that in this deck. I want that in this deck.
Yeah.
I want this one.
Yeah.
There's so many cards I'd love to put in other decks. But to get 2 of each of these, that'd be so much.
Yeah, and that's like I'm gonna wait a little longer and wait to the secondary market and see how they break down their prices, because I know they'll eventually drop down. So I'm not too worried. I'm just wondering like which card. I think it's like the hardness scales, for example, and stuff like that. Those will retain their value. So we'll see.
There are also limited print too, so
yeah, exactly.
There's something to consider as well. The timing.
What's that? You just playing with your land?
Yes, I will crack it, sack it, and pass.
He's like, waiting. Someone acknowledge what I'm doing.
Brachios, Sakios, Thrasios, Pasios.
Swamp. I'm gonna tap 7. I'm gonna cast Lord of Change. It's a 6/6 flying word 3. When it enters the battlefield, I draw 3 cards.
Ooh. See, you didn't need haste. You didn't need haste.
Well, I wanted to play more than one, and now I can't. So there's those words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will then pass the turn after that.
Right on. I'm gonna untap now because that's what I do when my turn starts. Bam, here we go. Wouldn't you know it? It's another Art of the Swamp.
Oh my gosh.
You're
making me nervous.
Yeah, I partially want to do the same thing where it's all the same land across the board in all the decks.
You're making me so nervous right now. Hips. I'm telling you.
Why?
Because that deck can pop off so
yeah, we've
quick.
seen several games with this now, so we're like afraid.
Oh, I see.
Okay. It's like, oh wait, so he's got 6 lands now. Okay, now it's a problem. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, both him and I. Once we got to
I
4
see.
lands, it was just insane.
Bonkers. It's just bonkers.
Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Convergence of Dominion, and then I'm going to. I'm going to pay 3, I think.
Hey.
And I'm gonna mill myself 3. 1, 2, 3. This is what we're milling.
Yep.
We're milling a swamp. We're milling a Shard of the Nightbringer, which is a creature Satan. We're milling a Cryptothrall.
I kind of wish the
It's like the worst thing I could have milled. Because it's not an artifact creature, so I can't recur it right now.
The Catans, I really wish they were artifact. Like, I get it because with the storyline, they are the gods, so they're not actually machines. Yeah. So I get it, but it's still not fair.
Yeah, I want them to be.
It's okay. You got some goodies in there. You can bring that bad boy back. Don't worry.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna play an Endless Atlas, which says I can pay 2 to draw a card, but only if I have 3 or more lands with the same name. Luckily, I do. What do we have out there for blockers out there in the big old world of this Warhammer 40K precon table?
I got Tyranid.
You have a swarm of Tyranids. You have a 2/1. Chris?
Mine's a 6/6.
Oh.
So Wedge has the 2/1. And then
Does
Fallen
your 6/6
has a bunch.
fly?
Yes, it's a 6/6 flyer.
Does anyone else have flyers?
No, us Tyranids do not fly.
Yeah,
we want to stomp you to the ground.
Yeah, Tyranids don't fly. All right. You have a 2/1 Wedge?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have
I'll
no
be
mana
incredibly
available.
upset if you kill it.
I'm not gonna kill it.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna
she's
go
flying
to
over.
combat, and I'm gonna swing and Rakir the Traveler over at Flaming Wedge, and when he attacks, I may cast an artifact spell from my hand or graveyard without paying its mana cost. Nice. So I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Cryptothrall from my graveyard, so other artifact creatures I control have hexproof.
Ew.
I'm glad that's colorless. I really am.
Yeah.
Why couldn't me or you ever get that card out?
I know. I milled it towards the end. I milled it out, and I couldn't get the trigger off of it.
Honestly, it wasn't a total miss for my first mill because that was in there, so pretty good. Yeah. Then there's oh, you took the 4, I see. Yes. That is turn. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just like I didn't realize how good that commander is. Like right then and there, like it all clicked to me. I'm like that's the better commander for that deck.
Ooh, Enric?
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, like I said before, like I feel a lot of the times like the secondary commanders generally have a little bit more value in a sense, but like you don't know that unless you buy the deck in a sense.
Like you see, like I don't know anything about the lore, and I don't know about 40K and stuff. My friend told me he's like building an army, and he's pretty hyped about it. But he's got this like waterfall or like energy beam or like beam me up, Scotty, or something going on, and like the moon is all cool, and he just looks like he's it's a powerful being. Just looks cool as heck.
Did you really just say beam me up, Scotty?
I said beam me up, Scotty. I really did.
That is great. I'm proud of you.
You are most welcome.
I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to play a Gargoyle Flock. There's nothing fancy. At the beginning of my end step, if a creature enters the battlefield this turn, I create a 1/1 blue flying Tyranid Gargoyle. So Tyranids do fly!
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
just, I think that's what, yeah. That's these beautiful little dudes. Oh, and these guys fly. Holy cow, I didn't know those two flew. They got Flying Ward too. Okay.
I can't do anything with that.
And then I guess
Also, a fun creature that gives creatures counters flying and haste. Yeah, the Tyranid has a few. There's a few sleepers in the Tyranid that just come out of nowhere.
yeah, that was a pretty big sleeper. So I'm actually
Like the Chaos deck and the Tyranids deck. Like if they get the mana, they just slap down some absolutely overwhelming
yeah.
bombs of cards.
yes, they do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move to combat. And I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on this big boy here. So it makes him a 4/4. I'm going to swing a 4/4 at hips, but I want to reduce it by 1, making it a 3/3. I'm gonna go get a basic land and put it back on tapped.
Oh, I see. Using that tech.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would have gone up to, I'm sorry. So that would have gone up to 4. So he would have been a 3/3 because of hardened scales. So he would have gone to 4 because of hardened scales. I'm gonna go down to 3. So he's still a 4/4.
Oh, okay.
That's some sanity.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block. I'll just take it.
I'm so glad I did that because look at the top. My top. I was getting all lands.
It was a good feeling when that happens. In all honesty, like I didn't need this many.
And then I will then go to my end step. I will create a Tyranid Gargoyle, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I will draw. Ooh, perfect. I will play a planes. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play my commander again. 3 mana left. Okay, then I will tap both of these to crew Reaver Titan. And I will swing a 10/10 at Samson.
Sorry, my dog was like bark, bark, bark. So what do you? The big 10/10's coming at me.
Yes. It has protection from mana value 3 or less, so you can't block with anything that is mana value 3 or less.
I'm thinking like just the commander. I think.
Correct.
Oh no, the Gargoyle Flock can block. It's a 4-drop. But even so.
Wow. That was mean.
And then we all take 5 from the ability.
Oh, he deals 5
Yeah.
off of that. That is mean.
What is it? It's Reaver Titan?
Reaver Titan.
Yeah.
10/10 pro 3 or
That
less. And attacks deal 5 to each opponent.
That is what you get for killing my commander for no reason.
No, there's reason. There is reason to kill that commander.
So
Honestly, even at 7 mana, crew 4. I mean, crew 4 isn't even really that hard to do, but like, there's definitely worse vehicles. Like, but Reaver Titan, even at 7 mana, that's insane value.
So I can't block it with that. I can't block it with these because their mana values. Yeah. Wow, that's not fun. You know, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Will it do it? Come on. I'll take it like a champion.
take 10 to the dome.
And did you take 5 just from its ability?
Yep.
Oh god, I forgot about that. Oops.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Dude, wow.
And then I'll pass with my signature look of superiority.
Untap and draw. We'll do an island, not a swamp. Like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Let's do this. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Horus Heresy. For each opponent, gain control of up to one non-legendary creature that the player controls for as long as Horus is on the battlefield.
Counterspell.
So I'm going to. Do you have the said counter thingy jiggy?
No, this deck doesn't come with a counterspell.
Here's counter flashy thingies.
But counterspell, please.
I'm gonna take the Crypto Thrall, the non-token version of your Is It thing, and the Space Cadet, whatever its name is.
So you
The
take
Space
the
Marine Scout.
real 6.
Where am I? Tokens. There we go. What's the dude's name?
Space Marine Scout. It's a 2/1 first strike vigilance, and that is all it does for you.
All right, and then Samson, what's the spelling for that one?
ZOANTHROPE.
All right, got it. And it's a 6/6, right?
It is a big old 6/6.
All right, so it's a 6/6. Then we have.
Where's my marker? Oh, can you target him with ward?
I have enough, yeah. But it's
Okay,
not. It's,
so
I'm
He's
not.
not.
No, I'm not targeting
Yeah.
it. It's just I'm picking. I'm saying like for each
No,
opponent.
you target it.
Is it?
You are
Oh
targeting
yeah.
it.
Okay, I have the mana either way. So.
Yeah, it's 2 more.
Yeah, I got that. All right, we're good there.
What's the saga called?
It's the HORUS space HERESY.
The Horus something.
Wow, where is my beautiful marker? Just like it disappeared.
Horus Heresy.
Spell table does not like clicking on cards.
No,
from
they
Warhammer.
haven't updated
You
it
can't
yet.
click on these. Yeah, you have to type them in. Yeah,
Alright.
target non-legendary. Yeah.
Just put that in the chat for this. Works.
That is weird.
Alright, there we go. I will then, after that, just pass the turn.
So just to save face, what I'm gonna do is I know that's the token.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't find my marker.
If need be, we can figure it out. If we have to, like,
I'll just leave this up here.
Yeah.
So that we know that you control it and it's not in some other zone
Yep,
of the game.
Got it.
And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm putting mine up there as well.
All right. Still alive somehow, drawing a card.
I'll also put mine upside down.
Excuse me.
I'm definitely playing the swamp.
Mhm.
And we're going to tap 3 like this. We're going to mill myself 3. See what we mill. We're milling Mind Stone, Mystic Forge, and Illuminor Xeris.
Mystic Forge. Which one was that again?
Mystic Forge says I can look at the top of my library anytime, cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of my library, and I can also tap and pay 1 life to exile the top card of my library.
A very good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is. So that's my graveyard. And You have no blockers currently, Wedge?
Correct.
Okay.
Wedge. Get
Don't-
picked on.
Don't take it personal that
Oh,
I'm
I
swinging
will.
at
Don't
you
worry.
again.
It has to be
I
good.
just need value. Just need the value.
I will
No,
take this to my grave.
don't do that. We're gonna go to combat, I think. Yeah. Mm. Yes. I'm gonna swing just Anric here over at Wedge.
Yep.
And that's do I want to incur the wrath of that Tyrannid swarm by swinging 1 damage that way in the air? I don't think so.
I don't think 1
I'm
damage
just
is
gonna
worth
swing.
it.
It's not worth it. I'm just gonna swing Anric here at Wedge.
The Rage of the Hydras. I mean, Tyranids.
On attack, I'm gonna pay 4 life. I shouldn't be paying. Get yeah,
It's the right choice in my opinion.
Mystic Forge. So 4 damage. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. Okay. What did damage?
Yeah, I took 4. Yeah.
You took 4. All right, second main phase. I'm going to pay a life and tap Mystic Forge. We're going to exile this swamp. There it goes into oblivion, and I'm going to look at this card now.
Peaks.
Oof. This is a challenging one here, isn't it? Tap a swamp and the Hedron Archive. We're going to pay 3. From the top of my library, we're going to cast this Commander Sphere. We're going to look at the top. We are going to... Ooh, so close. So close. Brutals.
And this is why we were saying we're afraid of this deck. Because you get enough mana, you can do whatever you want.
I am not doing anything except digging. Oof.
That's right.
This is challenging. I don't believe I have enough mana to cast. No. So I do. It's not worth it either. Does anyone have like a huge mana rock?
I have a Worn Power Stone that taps for 2.
That's not enough.
No mana rocks.
Your deck
Yeah,
has the
Command
bigger
Sphere.
ones.
Yeah.
Command Sphere and a Talisman.
I am going to tap 4. I'm going to float 3 black mana and a colorless mana. I'm going to sack Commander Sphere. I'm going to draw this card.
Yep.
I'm going to look at the top card of my library.
Soul Ring.
Nope.
Oh.
I will pay 2 into Endless Atlas using a black and a colorless to draw this card. And look at the top card of my library.
You draw 1 or 2 cards with that. I thought you draw 2.
Draw
Atlas.
a card.
It's only one card.
It is an
Yeah.
8
Oh,
card.
actually, I just realized Commander Sphere left the battlefield.
Oh, you have to pay something.
non-token artifact. Yeah, so I'm gonna gain a life, and we'll ping one more game because we have the most life.
Alright, cool,
And the top card here. All right. Wow. Think I'm just gonna have to let this last 2 mana fizzle and pass.
Bro, I was getting nervous over here.
I have succeeded in doing nothing, but maybe we'll do something in a
go wide
turn or
mana
two.
flood.
I aggressively did absolutely nothing.
Thank you, Troll Vision, for the follow. Much appreciation. And they are trying to say, let's go hip. Let's make the Necrons proud.
Oh, who said that?
Troll Vision.
Oh, thanks, Troll Vision. Oh, Troll Vision's here from my Discord.
Yep. It's
What's
awesome.
up, Troll
So
Vision?
I'm going to tap my commander for 2 floating mana for 2 floating goalless. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. So I'm going to cast a Tyrannid Guard. He'll come in with 6 counters. I'll make a copy of him.
Keepers.
And he'll come in with 6 counters. I will draw 2 cards.
Putting that work in. That's the thing, is like at any moment you get a fireball coming at you.
I'll do a land for turn.
So the next one on the Saga level 3, just so everyone's aware, starting with myself, each player chooses a creature, destroy each creature chosen that way.
Okay. That's for Saga 2 and 3, correct?
No, just number 3. Number 2 is I draw X cards for each creature I control but don't own.
Okay, so you draw 3 cards on Saga 2. Saga 3, we're gonna play Russian roulette with creatures. Awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to combat. I'm going to put a counter on this boy here. So he'll get 2 counters. I'm gonna keep up the action. I'm worried about the demons. I'm really worried about the demons.
They're just chilling. They ain't doing anything.
But you got more power on the field than I do. Like, oh, we got similar power. You have more power that can attack, I guess.
In theory.
In theory. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal. I'm gonna swing this Tyrannid at hips. I'm gonna move a counter, so he's now 3/3. I'm gonna go put a basic land into the battlefield. So here's a 3/3. If you can block and kill him, look. Yeah. Like,
there's some solid ramping over there.
How big is it?
it is just a 3/3. That is the most polite way of going. It is just a 3/3.
3 is starting to feel like a large amount. Feel like I want to block it. It's probably not worth it. I'm gonna take the 3.
Okay. And then I will go to my second main phase. So what does it do? It's on the third one, right?
Yep, the third one is the wrath option.
The third one, and it's destroy or sacrifice.
Destroy.
Destroy. Okay.
Correct.
I don't like that at all. I'll go to my end step. A creature into the battlefield this turn, so I will create another Tyrannid Flying Gargoyle.
And it
I'll-
chooses a creature, so it gets around
Yeah.
hexproof
Bingo.
stuff.
Well, I don't got hexproof.
For now.
In theory.
Yeah. You have.
No, I will pass turn.
All right. Draw. Oh.
What are you doing?
All right. How long do I want to be spiteful? Is the question.
What?
Am I still angry at Samson, or have I gotten over it? I have to decide.
What's it? I will block it this time. I'll put it that way.
All right, I'll tap a black. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Prismaris Eliminator. 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, I choose 1. I can destroy target creature, or creatures target player controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
Oh. So the question is, are you going to destroy my commander, or are you going to destroy Hip's commander?
Well, Hips has been the one hitting me.
I promise to
Samson has a
not
lot
hit
of
you with it
stuff
ever
out.
again
I will never attack you again.
for the rest of your entire life.
You'll save me for last.
Here's the
is what you're
downside to
saying.
that. Here's the downside. I have flyers. Chris
I
has
have a
flyers.
flyer.
Huh?
I have a flyer.
I'm saying Chris has flyers. So
Yeah.
now, like, if you don't attack Wedge, you're not going to get your value anymore because we're going to block and kill it.
Or I could give Samson stuff -2/-2, which would kill his flyers.
It would kill these
That's
two
an
flyers.
option.
Yeah, kill some.
Oh, yeah,
It
but-
would kill a good chunk
Oh.
at least.
It would kill 2 creatures.
Do you want to nerf the guy with the lowest life total, or do you want to nerf the guy with the biggest board state? That's basically what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm looking at the biggest board state over here. If Hips isn't going to hit me anymore, I'm all right with that. I'm willing to make a deal with the devil.
I was kind of kidding, but
Oh,
maybe
wow.
I could figure that out.
Wow.
See?
Well,
Challenge.
I think it's fair to do. My personal thought would be to do the -2/-2 on the Tyranids to reduce some of the board state overall. So eventually, when it swings back around, it's not as an aggressive swing because they are large individuals.
But it's only
do
to
you
the
have
turn, correct? It's not a
Flame
permanent -2.
I just
So
need
I
to
go
attack
under-
to get Anrakir's trigger so I can get value. So do you have something that you could swing at me with, or that you could block my commander with, I mean, that you could play that has like 5 toughness but less than 4 power?
I do not.
I will let you swing in at me with Enriker. I won't block. I'll take the 4 if we do the -2/-2 onto Samson's lying dudes.
It's only you're only going to get rid of 2.
Hey, 2 is more than 0. I mean, 1.
And they're
2 is
one.
greater than 0. He's not wrong. You can't argue that, Samson. Come on, Samson.
We're gonna kill 1 creature on your board, or we're gonna kill 2 creatures. So if we cast your commander, you can just recast her next turn, and the ability still will trigger. It's not a haste ability.
Yeah. I understand.
We're getting slightly afraid right now.
I'm not attacking.
I know. We're just saying.
I'm doing what I do with my Hydra decks. I build an army and just go, okay.
Ooh. Cop. Or however you say it. Raids with 13. Sweet. Many thanks. What up, Bio?
Alright, do it. Wedge, do what you have to do. I respect whatever you have to do.
Welcome everyone to the stream right now, where we're all sitting contemplating whether we kill 1 creature what is large, or if we kill 2 that are small.
But no, it's not even large. It's
This
just
is
a
a
2.
big question.
It's just a
in Magic.
2.
What about those other 2 in the middle of your thing? What are those 2? I
That is
can't read.
a 3/3, a 2/2, 6 with ward, a 4/4 which is producing these. This is a 9/9 and a 9/9.
Oh god, I don't like that.
Yeah, they're all like very large creatures.
Like, it progressively is like 3.
It's like
2,
large creature
six,
deck,
4.
basically.
Yeah, seriously.
9/9.
It's teamer being teamer.
Yeah.
For an overall
Giant
consensus.
death beings everywhere.
Just know the backlash, my friend. Just know the backlash.
Dun dun.
Well, I have a
dun.
10, so I'm not at
Yeah,
that.
he's like, I got a thing.
It's like, you might have many big thing, but I have big thing too.
I got big car that go beep beep.
Timer Guard is a thing where you sack it and the creatures you control get indestructible until
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
is that a copy of it? So you have 2
it
of those?
is. It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he has 2 options of that. The negative,
So
the minus ability is 100%. Thank you very much
Well,
for the raid, Cop. Appreciate it greatly.
I will destroy the original Tyrant Guard, forcing you to use one of those, or just let it die.
All right, that's a good target. Gotta go make dinner, but I've got you in the background. Appreciate greatly.
Well, since you're going to force me to use one, I have a rebuttal for you. How about I tap 3 and cast Inspire the Call? I draw a card for each counter on my field, and they all get indestructible anyways.
Oh, jeepers.
So I will not get rid of these indestructibles. I'll use this indestructible.
Dirty trickster.
Wow.
So I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
How's it going, Sarah? Thanks. No, don't worry about the. We're gonna be able to get things squared away. So I hope you've had a great night so far. Thank you for joining the stream. And Corzan, thank you for the follow, and also Ashton Blake, thank you for the follow. We are in the midst of the Tyranids doing Tyranid things, where they're just getting massive teamer effects.
Ooh. Upset.
I'll tap a white, a blue, and 2. Play Belisarius Cowl. That's a 2/4. I can tap and tap 2 untapped artifacts I control to make a 2/2 Astartes Warrior with Vigilance. I can tap it, tap X, untapped creatures you control. Look at the top X cards in my library. I can reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into my hand. Or the rest of it. It's a lot of words that I can't
That
read.
is so many words.
It is just fodder for the crew, is what it is.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
All right. I'm gonna untap Samson says BRB. I'm gonna draw up a turn. I'm gonna move to step 2, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. All right, now I have several. Or less. I'm gonna do land for turn. What's the highest? No, I can't do that. That's just silly. If I do this before, that doesn't do anything. Anything in people's bins, nothing too crazy. I have things, but nothing's that's gonna like crazily adjust the board state. That's the thing, you know. I'm like just sitting here like, if I do 4 for this, and then 5 for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 3 for a Venom Crawler, a 2/2 lifelink. When another creature dies, I put a counter on it. And then for 5, I'm going to cast Great Unclean One. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 2 life. Then for each opponent who has less life than you, create a 1/3 Plague Bearer of Nurgle. I'm gonna just go to end step, and everyone loses 2 life, and I'm gonna make 3 1/3s.
He looks like some kind of Super Saiyan edition of Oogie Boogie.
Yes, this is one of the craziest cards I think is in the entire thing. No lie, like it just does some serious work.
Yeah, it's a value house right there.
I had one.
I mean, imagine if that was every end step. That'd be disgusting.
One game, the person got it out on turn 2, and it just spiraled. There was no control at that point. Because that literally they had. I think
get turn 1 Soul Ring, and then you play like one of your other rocks.
Yeah,
I can
so
see that.
It was turn 1 Soul Ring into a Talisman, then turn 2 another land, so they had enough to drop it down. And they had at one point I think 12 or 15 of these 1/3s. It was just absurd.
Nuts. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna mod this precon, but I think I do want to get certain cards from the other ones to mod other decks of mine.
I would mod.
I would like to get the other precons too.
The only thing I would mod with the mono black would be to add some more fetch lands to filter out the lands. Because there's a good amount of lands in it, but like you're just either drawing a ton of land or you're drawing no land at all, and then just get a few more, like what do you say, draw effects, like Sign in Blood and stuff like that. That way you have like the consistency of drawing through and through.
Yeah. Everyone always says Bolus the Citadel, which just makes perfect sense, obviously.
100% on that one. Samson, I played a Venom Crawler where a creature dies, I put a counter on it and a lifelink, and I played the Great Unclean one at the end step. Yeah. Everyone takes 2, so you take 2, and I made 3 1/3s. And
yep, I took the 2.
All right.
So I heard everything that went on. I was just trying to calm the pit down. He was very upset with the window.
No worries. You were good to go.
No, windows are upsetting.
So I'm guessing Hipst is it's probably gonna board wipe me.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna untap.
Yeah, you do that.
You drew your cards off your saga, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to draw this card for turn here. We're going to take a gander at the top of the library and just see. That's hilarious. All right.
Shower. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate that.
We're going to tap.
Cardboard Combat.
Oh, I'm going to play this swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We'll tap Hedron Archive for 2.
Yep.
Floating a generic mana. I'm going to cast Soul Ring off the top of my library. Oh boy, does that feel good.
Does it?
Nice.
There it is. What a play. What a precon play.
Now use the Soul Ring to cast the next spell.
Thank you. Want someone to go for the gift sub?
I just might do that. Let's see here.
I have 11 cards in my hand. I don't like that.
Just thinking, I gotta math this out all just so.
Weeble Woo. That's an amazing name. Just subscribed. Greatest name.
If I got some fun ones here. That's a hasty. Double strike. I want to have fun with this real fast. One second. You do your thing. I'm having fun with some metals.
I'm going to use this generic mana, tap a Soul Ring, floating one of the generic mana off of the Soul Ring. I'm going to tap Endless Atlas. I'm going to draw this card. I'm I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. All right then.
We're almost at 150,000 at 144 right now. So if anyone's watching and you haven't subbed, please sub. I'm so close.
150,000.
No, 150 even.
Oh,
I'm not that popular.
Oh my gosh, that's so many. There's a lot of pressure.
Thank you, Edge.
All right.
One closer to
Gee, thanks,
50,000.
Twitch. All right. Wow. Okay. Oh boy, you guys. I feel like I'm so close to doing something. I can't really do anything.
If you hit,
so,
I straight up said you can swing at me if you need to do something to work with. Again, might be backfiring on me. I did say you could do that though.
You did say that. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Anrakir over at you one more game.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. I go to 28.
On the attack, we're gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly a mistake. Or Gilded Lotus.
Ooh.
You want the Gilded Lotus?
That could be a tough one because like it's good, but it's not.
Yeah. Oh, I fizzled away my mana from my Soul Ring. Dang it. We are going to
It's way too I legit, Samson thought that was like Flintstone vitamins real quick.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in my second main phase here. Library is that. We're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana.
Oh god.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna cast. Their number is Legion. So I'm gonna make X tapped 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens, then gain life to the equal to the number of artifacts I control, and exile their number is Legion. So we're gonna make 7 of these bad boys, and they are artifacts.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a mint play.
This is
Spicy.
exile.
And you can recast it from the graveyard too.
No, it exiles.
No, it
I'm saying, like,
exiles
just
itself
to
on
have
the
that effect on top of it, I'm saying like that's a cool option.
Yeah, right. Because then if you mill it, it's like that's beautiful. And the total number of artifacts that I have presently is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You control that.
Yep.
I have 15, so I'm going to gain 15 life.
Boom.
And I'll go to 28. Not terrible. Kind of back on par with the table, sort of, maybe.
Yeah, Queen Onyx is a big sheesh to that one. And Exo Eagle, these are pretty fun decks, so I would recommend at least getting one of them.
I'm going to pass the turn there.
Thank you for not board wiping just then, because I'm over here like playing my little metal tokens. I'm like, if he board wipes me, I'm so upset. I'm over here just like playing around some metal tokens. I'm like, oh,
Hey, you know
I
what?
bought these and I need to use them. Oh, untap.
Oh,
Yeah,
so those are +1. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
those. Those are cool.
So Queen Onyx,
I know a guy that has those.
Mono black, probably, in my opinion, right out the box is probably the strongest. It's a little slow to get started. It's more of like a mid-game ranger. But once it goes off, it can go off very, very well. Any of these decks really can go off quite well if once you learn the synergies. Like, Samson and I, we've been playing these decks for a few days in a sense. Like, at first, it's like, my first game with this was like a 2.5 hour game of just us dirtling around. And then last night's game was what? Like an hour and change, Samson? Like,
Yeah.
Like, you learn these decks and they are far more powerful than you first imagined them to be.
I've played this deck a lot, and I've only played Anrakir once before, and he is by far the best commander for the deck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Imhotep gave me a lot of value, but the value with Anrakir is just way better.
I'm going to
my favorite commander.
So I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast a Icon of Ancestry. I'm going to name Tyranids because why not? You know.
Seems like
Name
the right
those
choice.
Tyranids.
So
Name
all, the
dragons.
all the Tyranids now have a flat additional +1/+1. And that's actually, I thought you do it that way. So let's do this. Bam. So he was a 6. He had 2. So now we'll do this. That way, it distinguishes the difference. I'll keep doing that in a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 10 cards left in my hand.
It's so many.
It is a lot. This is let's see here.
Oh, we got a green background over at
Yeah.
registry.
I'm sorry.
Here's the green screen, and we're gonna take a look at the weather.
I need to figure something out for that.
So, question, just so I can understand, because this happened last night with vehicles and everything like that. So, if I were to attack Wedge,
Yep.
and he would crew his giant 10/10,
Mm-hmm.
is it still a creature until his upkeep?
No, once the turn
until the
ends,
end of turn.
then it goes back to an artifact.
So once combat ends?
No, like the
End
like
of
your
turn.
end of
Oh,
turn.
once
Yeah.
the turn ends.
Yeah. So at his upkeep, it will become a
Artifact. Just a straight
Artifact.
artifact. Yeah.
okay, cool. Just checking because I hate vehicles.
Yeah, so with
Vroom, vroom.
vehicles and +1/+1 counters, when they become vehicles again, they keep the +1/+1 counters, but they don't do anything until it's a creature again.
Bingo.
Right. Fair.
I play a Grease Fang. I like vehicles.
I'm
Alright.
building Grease Fang for Pioneer, and there was some talk recently of some people were talking about that it needs to be banned.
Really?
I'm not even done building the deck yet, and I'm like, don't you do it. You stop that. You stop that right now. I'm building it. Leave me alone. Let me play Grease Fang.
So I'm going to go to combat. I don't think you don't have a Death Toucher, do you, Wedge?
No.
And you're tapped out of mana, so you can't tap down what I'm about to do to you.
Are you sure about that?
Isn't it a pay 1 ability?
Maybe.
It is a pay 1 ability. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to swing both my big boys at you because I don't think you have a Death Touch. So they are both 9/9. They're both 10/10s. So I'm going to return the favor of a 10/10 to you.
So they're 2 9/9s or a 9/9 and a 10/10?
No, they're both 10/10s.
Both 10/10s?
Both
No
10/10s.
trample?
No tramples.
Well, my Reaver Titan has protection from mana value 3 or less, so it won't even be damaged by the thing if it blocks it. But I feel like you have a destroy target creature sitting in your hand there waiting for me to crew this Reaver
Yeah.
Titan.
Possibly.
But if that kill spell has mana value 3 or less, it can't be hit by it.
Correct. Which most
that'd
But
have
these
to
are
be a very-
precons, so it could be a big old clunker of a destroy creature
either it's
spell.
massive or it's little. There's no
Yeah.
like,
It's
It'd be
either
like a
big
7
one-
mana destroy target creature if it's a crewed vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's currently an artifact creature. And you have to pay
Really
like
specific.
teamer, and a generic, but the generic is specifically like a desert mana.
That is a very pre-con thing to
So true.
Absolutely.
This might just be the biggest bluff in history, but I'm just gonna block them with this little 3/2.
So you block one with a 3/2, and you're gonna take 10.
Yes.
Okay. So that was the biggest bluff in history.
Wow.
Because I will show you what I'm gonna do. Now that that's out, there's literally I feel like there's nothing I can do to you. Oh, and I forgot to do a +1/+1 counter. So we'll do hell, I don't know. We'll just give her another +1/+1 counter.
Hype from Megatron. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm so dude. Somebody played. They had like a proxy Megatron, and they built this crazy deck. And I was looking at the card, and I'm just like, how is this a card? Like the only thing this doesn't do is draw you cards, and everything else it does is so busted. It just like wins you the whole game.
I can't wait for that new set. So
I wish all of the Transformers in that set were actually good.
Yeah.
Instead of just a few being decent.
Yeah.
I don't even care about Brothers War anymore after seeing Phyrexia All Will Be One, but the Transformers cards specifically, I'm building a deck out of like all of them.
I think
still have to
that's
get
what's going to keep
Fighter
them to it,
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh. Because I got to build Chun-Li because she's my favorite Street Fighter character.
So second main phase, I'm going to tap 2, 3,
Free buying my Phyrexian box. Yeah, it's
4, 5.
I have to get a Phyrexian box.
I will
don't even do
tap
boxes.
a Maul Lock for 5. And this was the plan, which is no longer valid. Because when they ETB, they fight another creature.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. So I was trying to big brain it, but he double big brained me and was like, oh, well, if it's mana value 3, then there's nothing it can do. So yeah, I just got big brained. But
spell that card, Samson?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Please spell it.
MAWLOC. So.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, so he is Terror of the Deep. When he enters the battlefield, it fights up to one target creature an opponent controls. If that creature would die, this turn, exile it instead. So would its mana value be at that point, the fact that what I pumped into it?
I have no idea, and I was actually thinking about that.
Oh.
Because you could mana drain me at that point, and you would get all the mana paid into it.
Yeah, you know what? I think it is. Because when you are like searching up a card, X is 0 in a spell cost, right?
And once it's on the battlefield,
X is 0. Yeah, and once I think it's on cast, it is, because that's what you're paying into X.
Right.
The total.
Well,
the total
CMC is
cost. That's what the total cost is.
Yeah. So I will draw 2, one of each of those.
I play Hanada, and when I have like Metallurgic Summonings or like Shark Typhoon out, and I cast a big X spell, and it's like 12 mana or whatever, like I get a 12/12 from those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the closest thing I can relate it to.
So I guess since they enter the battlefield, it now gets to fight. Hip, you've gotten some great value with your commander, and you can recast him next turn. I will kill your commander.
I deem this fair. But when that happens, Psychomancer is going to trigger, and I'm going to gain a life. And I'm going to ping you, Samson, because you've swung at me several times.
So Corzan saying on the stack, X is what you put into it. On the field, it is 0.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's accurate.
Thank you, Corzan.
Anarchyr will go to the command zone. Yes.
Yeah, because it's an exile trigger.
Oh, it's an exile. Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't die. It won't. You don't have a graveyard. And then I'm actually going to kill.
And that's good. I don't know. It's a replacement effect. Never mind.
I don't have any recursion in this deck, so I really don't care if you keep the big boy. thinking that I have another fight trigger.
Correct.
I think I'm going to destroy the thing that's going to make me lose 2 life at your instep, Chris.
All right, so it's a 4/5.
It's 4/5. Well, these are 7/7s.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
you know.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8. They're 9/9s. And then I will go to my instep and create another one of these. I'm just going to at this point now put a dice at the top for representation that there's.
Yeah, there's stuff.
Yep. So what I'll do is this. There's now 1, 2 more. Then I'll pass the turn, and I have to discard.
Sorry, my cat is requiring attention.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have a hoodie string that I pulled out of my hoodie, and my cat loves to play with the end of it. All right.
Classic.
I have to discard a
You
lot.
can hear her.
Yeah. She's hyped about it.
She's like, where'd it go? Because I'm sitting now. I'll tap 1 and 2. Play Talisman of Progress.
You see,
Okay.
they're all in the starter decks. They're reprinting the white blue talisman. If anyone saw that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was extremely shocked to see that.
Yeah, didn't they do a secret layer recently with every talisman?
Yeah, that's it was the Dan Frazier talismans. I got that one. I got the. I
Yeah, I
get
wanted to get
secret
that.
layers.
Everyone was saying it
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it because they're not like worth that much individually, but I just thought they looked super cool, and
Yeah.
obviously their talismans are amazing.
And that's exactly how I felt about it.
Yeah.
so
Exo Eagle Starscream deck also sounds incredible. Honestly, just like give me all the baddies.
I just want all the Transformers.
Yeah. I think I saw the Optimus Prime card looked like it sucked, but I'd have to look at it again.
It's kind of beefy though. Like they all got some.
Yeah, they got.
I'm looking
They're,
forward to
they're all
it.
huge, and like the whole living metal thing is super sick and on flavor and also functionally incredible.
So I still really want to throw hands with Samson.
Let's bro. Let's throw some hands.
So what do
Honestly,
you
the
have
two
that's
big
mana
DD
value
decks.
3 or more?
I have a 2, 3, 4. I have a 5/5 at this point.
All right, that is exactly here.
But I mean,
So
I can still. Now, if it has protection, can you still block it with a weaker creature?
no,
or-
you can't. It can't be blocked by those with protection or mana value 3 or less.
3 or less. Wow.
Can't be damaged by, enchanted by, equipped by, or targeted by.
Yep.
I'll pay 1. So white, black, blue, and 2. Play The Flesh is Weak. So enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. So that's just these 2 creatures. Creatures I control with the 1/1 counters on them are artifacts in addition to their other types, and non-artifact creatures get -1/-1.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh.
This
Ouch.
is gonna die.
It does not hurt Necrons over there. That's
So that will get rid of all my little additional +1/+1s are here.
All right, and then that's gonna put a. I have one creature dying, so it's gonna buff up this one to a 3/3. My plague bearers are now 0/2s.
Real quick, Wedge, what was that card you just played?
The Flesh is Weak.
Oh, non-artifact creature board wipe.
Yeah,
Just -1/-1, 12.
Oh, I see.
and then the Space Marine Scout is dead off of your board, Wedge.
Wait, does it affect artifact creatures? Because I do have a 1/1.
It's non-artifact creatures get -1/-1. So all yours is
Okay,
good.
yeah.
All your
Cool.
stuff's good, so you only have artifact creatures, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, presently, that's all I have.
I'm gonna just do it. I wanted this to have 4 power, so it could crew Reaver Titan,
Oh,
and then I wouldn't have to tap Greyfax to do it because I want to be able to use its ability.
Right.
But I have to. Yeah. So tap it to crew Reaver Titan.
Yep.
Then I will swing it at Samson again.
Yep. I'll block it this time. I'll lose the Gargoyle Flock.
Okay. And each opponent takes 5 damage.
Yep.
4, 5.
That tickled.
All right, go to 23.
And then after that, I'll pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap, draw. This is gonna go to number 3. All right, starting with me, each player chooses a creature, destroy each creature chosen that way. I am going to choose the thing that keeps making the creatures.
Oh, for me?
Yes, that's the creature on the board that I am choosing.
It's gone already.
Oh, it is? Okay.
You blocked with it.
Okay.
I had to block it.
I thought it was okay. The whatever the blue-red is it thing is, I think is probably the better option.
That's one that's got Ward 2.
All right, I can.
We're choosing. It doesn't
Yeah,
target.
there's no targeting this one.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's the one I'm choosing, and now pass priority to Hips. You can choose.
I'm going to choose my Crypto Thrall,
All right.
which you have.
Yep.
Pass
Alright.
priority to Colin Sampson.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill Wedge's commander.
Wow.
Dick.
Okay. I'm gonna choose. You don't have anything else with mana value 4 or more. I'll choose your commander because I'm mad at you.
That is fair.
All right, so this goes up 4 counters. This becomes a 5/5 now.
All right, and so
And this
because you
goes
still
up-
got my creature, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you killed my token. Just so you know, like it's not. You have it as a. Oh, you do have it as a 6/6. Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it on the bottom for the time.
Yep. Good to
It's
go.
certainly a 5/5 because it's a non-artifact from the thing.
No, it's still a 6/6 because all Tyranids get the +1/+1.
Yeah, that's only on your side though.
Creatures you control. Sorry, you're right.
Okay. All right, then I go to my turn. All right, so 4 creatures died. 6, 7, 4, 7. I cast Blood for the Blood God.
Ew.
I discard my
Nice.
hand, draw 8 cards, and deal 8 damage to each opponent.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Go to 9. I'm gonna start. I need to learn with this deck. Just start attacking people right off the bat.
The big expensive cards in these precons are really cool.
Yeah. Seriously. Like, this is just...
Yeah, they are.
Like, what?
I really want Blood for the Blood God for... That's one of the cards I want to put in one of my other decks, which is Rakdos, Lord of Riots, because it's perfect in there in every way.
I'm going to then play a Temple of the False God.
Yep.
Then I have 4 mana at the point. I'm going to do a... I hate... This is such a weird word. Sloppity Bile Piper. So confusing.
It's hilarious. It's the funniest card to hit the board in
Yep.
ages.
It's 2 and tap and sacrifice a creature. The next creature spell you cast has Cascade.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go to combat. I have a 7/7 lifelink. I'm going to swing 7, probably nowhere, I think. I'm gonna hold it back. Probably a mistake, but I'm going to do that. So I passed the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. And draw a card. Look at the top card of my library. Interesting card. We're gonna tap my Soul Ring. We're gonna cast Resurrection Orb. Top of my library. It can equip to something. It's an artifact equipment. Equipped creature has lifelink. Whenever it dies, I return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Equip
Thank you for the sub, Samson.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Actually, thank you, Wedge. He's the one who gave it to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Wedge. Thank yous all around.
We are going to pay a life and exile the top card of my library with Mystic's Forge. It's a swamp. It's going to get exiled down there. Look at the top again.
This deck doesn't have a lot of things with higher than 3 mana value. Like it's asking for the Inquisitor to kill it. Wedge, you can go away, man. That kickback, I'm telling you right now, that kickback's gonna be real.
Unalive.
We got 1, 2, 3.
That kickback, man, that kickback is coming.
We have 7 little dudes just chilling.
We'll tap.
I forgot all about those things.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll tap Hedron Archive for 2. Tap Endless Atlas. We're going to draw this card. We'll look at the top card.
Is this when we die?
So I have a lifelink, so that's why I'm like somewhat there.
I mean, I think he needs me or Wedge to help kill you to win. But at the same time, he's got 14 damage on the board.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap Gilded Lotus for 3. I'm going to tap Convergence of Dominion. I'm going to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. Milling. In this order, Tomb Blade.
That has Unearth.
Does. It has Unearth for 6 black. Caged Sun. And a Swamp.
What does Caged Sun do again?
Caged Sun is an ETBs, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+1, and whenever a land's ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add 1 additional mana of that color.
Yeah, that's your ramp.
Yeah, it's my ramp.
That's what
We're
I
gonna look at the top card of the deck here.
He's got a really nasty board wipe in that deck that it destroys all non-artifact creatures. Which
I'm gonna tap. Well, first, I'm gonna play the Swamp. I'm gonna tap 4.
Who's turning? Yep.
I'm gonna play Imhotep the Storm Lord. Whenever 1 or more artifact cards leave my graveyard, make 2/2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens. Beginning of combat on my turn, any other target artifact creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains menace until end of turn.
that's ugly.
I'm
Chris's
gonna
dog.
pay
Yep, she has to be in frame. She's trying to chill
4.
out, but she knows she's like too large.
I'm gonna cast Ghost Arc.
Ooh,
That's a super fun one.
that is a
Yeah.
super fun one.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. Once again, I find myself close to being able to do stuff and can't do stuff. So should I? Let me take a look at my graveyard here.
Like, what fun stuff do I got in that graveyard?
At any moment, things could occur.
Oh yeah. That's the other thing. Like with these decks, is everything like once you get to like certain levels, like wherever, you know, when everyone's kind of sitting in that tier balance, like all right, at any point, someone's just gonna win. It's just an instant win. And I feel like every game, it's been everyone duking it out, leaving the Necrons alone, and they just explode every time.
Yeah, I can kind of see the consensus of that because like both our games we play with it, and now that even this one here, like they just chill, and then all of a sudden, boom.
I'm going to tap 1.
Yep.
I just need black spin down. Can't find one. That's fine. There's 1 tapped. So 6 untapped, 1 tapped.
Yep.
I'm gonna crew Ghost Arc.
Right.
I'll pay 1 mana because when it becomes crewed, each artifact card gets unearthed 3, and I also have Convergence of Dominion, reducing that cost by 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna unearth Tombblade, and when it leaves my graveyard,
Beautiful.
I'm going to get some synergy here, and I'm gonna make 2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens.
Yep.
So we'll go up to 8 here.
Are they tapped or untapped?
They are untapped.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one that makes tapped ones.
Yeah. There is a creature that does that.
Mm-hmm.
Bring out Tombblade
Also,
for a single mana. Jeez.
their number is Legion does that.
Yes.
I am going to swing. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing Tombblade over at Fallen Samson. It is a 5/4 in the air. And I believe you have, or do you have flyers?
Yes.
Do you have
I do have flyers.
Does anyone not have flyers?
Wedge.
I have a 5/5
I do
flyer.
not.
Wedge is the only one open with it.
It's
I'm
every
sorry.
time.
I've only swung 3 times this whole game, and I just keep hitting you, and I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I have to do it. My friend worked on this deck,
Stop.
and I gotta try and pull this win off. So, all right. So whenever Tombblade deals combat damage to a player, they lose life equal to the number of creatures they control, unless they sack a creature. So it's a 5/4 coming at you.
So lose 1 life or lose 1 creature on top of it.
Well, it's a 5/4.
Well, on top of the 5. I'm saying.
Oh, true.
So I'll take 6 then.
Oh, you
Yeah.
only have 1 creature.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could deal
Correct.
combat damage to Samson, because that'd be, you'd have to sack something.
Oh, yeah. No, that's dead. That's death to me.
How big are the flyers? 1/1s?
Yeah, they're 1/1. I mean, I have to double block.
Yeah.
What's the thing that makes me sacrifice?
Oh,
What was
wait,
that called?
actually, I'm sorry. At the beginning of combat on my turn, another target artifact creature I control gets +2/+2 and gains menace until end of turn.
Yeah, I have to double block.
So this is a 7/6 right now.
Yep.
Swinging at full and just to force him might be a
How many
better option.
flyers do you have, Samson?
I have 3.
I'm gonna swing it at Samson.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to swing it at wedge.
You go back up to 12 wedge.
And go back to 12 wedge.
I'll double block it.
Okay.
And now it's exiled.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my end step. This is gonna get exiled. I'm gonna get a trigger on Psychomancer. I will gain a life. And we are gonna ping.
Wait. Time out. The Tyranids are -1/-1.
No, they're not.
Okay, what's about? Okay. I forgot there's
Only
a buff.
non-artifact.
Yeah, because there's
Tyranids, yeah.
Yeah, because he's getting a buff from the artifact. I completely missed that one.
I'm gonna ping one more game because you have the highest life total.
Yeah, I'll go with 22.
By a bit. And that's my turn.
At your end of your turn, I want tap 3, tap this artifact, and look at the top 3 cards in my library. What? And lose all other abilities. Okay. You put these back in any order, or do they go to the bottom? Okay, they go to the bottom. So I'm going to put this in my hand. A Toxerin. It has Reach Death Touch. It's a 2/4. And it's a 4 cost. So I'm going to block Wedge's damn thing. It says all lands have tap and add 1 mana of any color.
Oh, Toxin.
Yep.
I love that card.
So, and I'll have to rebuild this. So I'm gonna put these on the bottom of the library. So does that double the value of your lands? Is that what it's doing?
No, it replaces that ability. So just now all lands tap for 1 mana of any color and don't do anything else.
That's not even worth it. Yeah, so untap.
Yeah, it's still something.
I mean, it's something,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's not gonna help me win the game. Draw. Let's land for turn. I don't like you, Wedge.
Love you too.
You killed my commander. I needed my commander.
You killed my commander like 3 times.
Twice. Oh yeah, this is gone too.
It felt like 3 times.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of times that with these 4 commanders get involved with each other, one of the 4 always just dirtles the whole time. I don't know what it is, but like every single, I think I've played like 6 or 7 games now, and like there's always just one deck that just can't draw. I don't know.
I haven't even been able to use my commander's ability to make clue tokens because I've been stuck doing everything else to try to stay alive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Screamer Killer is a 5/5. Trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 5 or greater, Screamer deals 5 damage to any target. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Gene Stealer. Another Gene Stealer. Patriarch. Whenever Gene Stealer Patriot attacks, I put an infection counter on target creature defending player controls. Whenever a creature with an infection counter on it dies, you create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a Tyranid and additional to its other types. So, I got 5 damage. I'm going to deal 5 damage to any targets.
3/3. These are both 5/5s. One's ward 3, one's ward 2, and these are 0/2s, and this one is a 6/6.
Yeah, it's your 6/6 flyer. Yeah, lifelink.
No, this isn't. This dude doesn't fly.
He's not flying. Okay. And this was my copy token of him, which is a flyer. He's still a 6/6. Hey, Hip, do you have any flyers over there?
I do.
Huh?
I do have flyers.
Yeah, he does.
Is it just 1 or 2?
I have a flying artifact creature, and I have a flying vehicle that I am capable of crewing.
Yep, that is right.
And it said equals a 10/10, if not 11/11.
I'm going to deal 5 damage directly to Hip.
Oof.
I'm an 11.
Okay. So 11.
11. I mean, I don't even know what to do here. I'm going to tap 2 and cast a. I'm gonna a hoarder. Pay 1 into it, so it comes in as a 2/2. So it's a 3/3, but it's a -1, so it's still a 2/2. So, yay. He lives barely. Yeah. Oh, he actually gets an extra counter. Sorry. So it would be 2 counters on him. So it's still 3/3. I think I passed turn
Thank God.
to prep for the crackback. Oh no, I mean, like I could kill Wedge. Like I thought about killing Wedge, but at this point, I'm like, I think we all just need to look at the Necrons and go, "You're the problem, Necrons."
Because I'm currently not capable of crewing my Titan. Because my commander's dead again.
I don't know. I think your board is way scarier than mine, Samson.
It's not. It is not.
It's the same amount of creatures. But
Look how many massive creatures you have.
You
Mine
have
are
9
pathetic,
tiny
tiny little creatures.
You have 9 3/3s.
I don't have 3/3s. They're 2/2s. They're not even 3/3s.
Are they 1/1s originally?
No, they're just 2/2s.
They get a +1 from his artifact, don't they?
no, that's just on his own
From
board.
his artifact.
His board. So
I don't
But
have. No.
It's creatures you control.
I don't have any buffs like that. The only buff I have is when I go to combat, one of my creatures can get +2/+2 and menace, and that's only until end of turn.
Yeah, the Flesh is weak is when ETBs put a counter on each creature you control. Creatures you control with the counter are artifacts in addition to, and then non-artifacts get -1/-1. It's not like the higher thing, whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like not symmetrical. It's just for him.
Yeah.
Oh, then I goofed up good.
So, on your end step, I will tap this.
I've been thinking I'm not the threat. Apparently, I'm the threat.
Yeah,
I'm mostly
large.
concerned with you, Samson, and one more game has the most life, but that's not as scary as your board.
I will tap this and tap 2 artifacts to make a 2/2 with it. And then I will draw for turn. Oh, great. That's not helpful. Okay, I'll play a land that enters tapped because I don't
Oh,
have a plains or an
thanks.
island in my hand.
Mm.
Then I guess I'll pay 8 to play my commander again.
Hey.
I don't even feel bad.
The only buff he has is Humility the Cage Sun. Yeah. Yeah, Troll saying the only buff is in the bin.
Yeah, that's the only static buff in the deck, I think.
My
I've kind of made a
second-
point of not thumbing through the deck and like studying every single card aggressively or anything. I've just been playing it and enjoying being like, ooh, what's this? Oh, what's that? What does this do?
All right, then not a lot I could throw the. Oh, I know, because I can throw the Titan into stuff. That's right, because it can't be just chump blocked by little.
Yeah, sure. Like, you have to see. Just Samson, do you have any flyers with mana value 4 or higher?
Currently,
Yes.
no. No, I don't. I have one flyer. I have 2 flyers. I'm sorry. I have 2 flyers.
All right, so there's that. Obviously, it doesn't fly right now, but just that there is that.
Yeah, I got 2 flyers. I mean, Wedge. You could deal with hip.
I will
Am I
tap
scarier than like
this and these to make another
like 8
30.
9/9s? I don't think I'm scarier than like
Yeah.
8 9/9s.
I don't have
Maybe
8,
he's
9,
just
9.
tricking all of us, and this is his how he does it.
I don't have 8, 9, 9s.
How many 9/9s do you have? Like every half your board has like 6 counters on it. What are
I
those
have one.
4 things?
9. I have 1, 9,
You have 4
9.
things with 6 counters on it.
That's a 9, 9.
All right.
That's a 6, 6.
Got it.
What is that 6/6? That's blank.
Yeah, what even is that?
It's a copy of the top thing.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not
It's
one.
not. I do have 2 9, 9s. It's 2 that.
All right, problem solved. We figured it out. Stream's
Yep,
over.
yep, there it
Yeah,
is.
we're done.
You got 9/9s.
Yeah, I have 2 9, 9s. I'm sorry. You're right. I have 2 9, 9s and I have 2 8, 8s.
Yeah, that's basically 4 9/9s. And I know that's the land getting thing. What's the thing with counters at the bottom?
This one?
Yeah.
It's just he's just a 2/2. It's 3/3.
Oh.
When I put a land, if he dies and if I put a land in the field, I can tap it. I can tap 3 and then put him into my hand. So I literally just made him a chump blocker. That's all he's for.
Oh, I
But
just
no, I'm
realized.
sorry. I only have 1 flyer. 1
I
flyer.
just realized the flesh is weak, and my creatures aren't artifact creatures, so they get +1/-1.
You
But then they get +1 +0.
You can undo
So
that
they're
last one then.
2/1. What?
Are they artifacts or no?
No, but they're 2/2, so they're 1/1s now.
Okay,
But
they
they're
get
Wait,
the
are you
2/1
saying that
on my
Precon has a
commander.
non-bow built into it?
No, I think we're just misreading. Because they themselves make 2/2s. The guy. It was like a pseudo non-bow almost.
Pseudo
Wow,
non-bow.
That's dumb.
Because
Wait,
like
what
I
is that
played
card again?
this, and then a bunch of my stuff died, and then it's still on the battlefield, and then I replay my stuff. But this makes things artifacts, but then stuff that enters after that isn't an artifact.
Unless
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah, what is that card again? The flesh is
The
weak.
flesh is weak. Yeah, we're still
Yes.
like learning the same thing.
Wow.
Just keep like reading it, and we're like, wait, it does that now?
Yeah.
Why does this card keep changing? This card with the same text since it's been printed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna and keep a 10/10 blocker available.
All right. I'm gonna untap and draw.
That's brutal. Like that card's such a two-face. Like, I was like, I bet you guys.
Mountain. We do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do 3 for Karn the Betrayer. It's gonna immediately die, and I draw 2 cards. That's a 5/1. Let's do this.
Where's Zulaport when you need it?
I know. Creature die. This goes to 6.
God.
I'm gonna. It's a 6. Wait, do it. No, I'm not doing it. I lose too much life. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think. I do that. I'm gonna go down. 7. Alright, I'm gonna go to combat, I think. I wanna do that. I don't wanna do that. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this dude. Exalted Flamer of Zench. Begin your upkeep, return an instant sorcery spell at random from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, you do 1 damage to each opponent. This. Scry 1. Put this at the bottom. We have 2 remaining. I'm just gonna pay 2 and sacrifice this. Completely wrong order. Put a counter on this dude. And just gonna pass the turn and see what happens.
Okay.
There's a lot of holding back happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untap all my stuff. I'm gonna leave this tapped thing here, but there's no die on it. Then that means none of them are tapped. If there's die
That's
there,
fine.
it means they're tapped. Just for the sake of convenience.
Yeah. Like, we're all holding back. As long as we finish before 10 o'clock, we're good. That's the next
We'll
stream.
draw this card. Look at the tap. Let me take a look in here. Whoop.
Whoa.
Hey, life. Exile the top card in my library.
Oops.
Swamp. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Do I do that? Let's see. Vault of Whispers land for turn.
How many cards are in your hand?
Currently 3.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. We're going to these swamps. We're gonna tap 4 colorless. We're gonna play Shard of the Void Dragon.
Oh god.
When it attacks, each opponent sacks a non-land permanent. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield or is put into exile from the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counters on Shard of the Void Dragon.
Yeah, that's not the one I thought it was. Thank God. I thought there's one that's like your life total is now halved.
Yeah, that one's in my graveyard. We are then we're then going to tap the Gilded Lotus, 3 black mana. We're going to tap Convergence of Dominion. We're going to mill 3. We're milling this swamp. We are milling this swamp. We are milling Go for the Throat, which is an instant. Destroy target non-artifact creature. I'm going to look at the top of my library.
Weird.
I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to equip Resurrection Orb to Shard of the Void Dragon.
Yep.
What I
It's a
should
big old life link. 6/6.
7/7.
7/7. Of course.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna tap 3. And I'm gonna play a Sculpting Steel, and I'm gonna copy the Shard of the Void. Oh wait, it's not an artifact, so I can't copy that. I'm gonna copy. Who should I copy?
You could copy the
orb.
No, is it on your battlefield or any artifact period?
Any artifact on the battlefield.
Because it's
What would
the
be the
artifact
best thing for me to copy?
Creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1. That would be your best choice. That way you can give everything +1/+1. Now you have 3 3s.
True. Yeah, what is that card called? That's the Flesh is Weak thing.
No, that's the Ion of. Oh, there's that too. Oh crap!
Flesh is Weak is an enchantment.
It's an enchantment, not an artifact. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, what's the artifact thing you're talking about? What's it called?
That is called Icon of Ancestry. You should have one in your deck too, somewhere.
Yeah, it's ETBs, choose creature type, creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1, pay 3 and tap, look at the top 3 cards of your library, reveal a creature card of the chosen type, and then put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that, and then I'll give +1/+1 to Necrons. So it's an Icon of Ancestry.
Yep.
All
Necrons have +1/+1 now.
Yeah.
That's gross.
But now it might be just a full-fledged swing.
I think he does with that.
Do I?
You
You guys have so many blockers.
So you have 9. You have 9 that are 3/3s.
Yeah, and if I
you would
lose
block every
those,
single
then
one.
I'm vulnerable AF.
Yeah, I mean, I would block and be okay. So the crackback from me would be.
I can make one of them a 5/5 and give it menace.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we're
That's the
all
problem.
at
Like,
a
no one
stalemate.
can actually swing out and kill another person without the crackback killing them.
I think I'm also just gonna pass here holding up blockers. I think that's the move, to be honest.
Untap. Draw a card. Put it land for turn. Do I play my commanders? The question.
At this point, is the extra 1 counter going to do anything? Well, 2 technically is the hard end.
Well, it's more. It's an extra 2 counters, and it's more of, can I survive a rotation? Do I have anything in my hand that benefits me right now?
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and tap 6. Play my commander. Now, that doesn't change the mana value, right? Whenever you cast this creature spell with mana value, its mana value is still 4, not 6, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast a Bone Sabers. Bone Sabers is whenever a equipped creature attacks, put 4+1/+1 counters on it, and I equipped it for 3. I'm looking to see if anything else. No, nothing else. I will tap 3. I will equip the Bone Saber to the Screaming Killer. I will move to combat. I will put a +1/+1 counter on the Screaming Killer, which means he'll get 2 +1/+1 counters. Hold on. That's not the play. That's not the play. Yeah, it is. That's the play. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. I'm then going to move to combat. I'm going to swing the Gene Stealer and the Screaming Killer at hip. I will then put an additional 5 +1/+1 counters on this creature.
I have a question.
Yep.
Trample, Menace, any abilities or anything?
Yeah, Trample.
How big is it?
It is a 5.
It'll be a 10/10 after. Or 11 something.
No, he's a 12/12.
And how big is the other one, and any abilities or anything?
It is a 4/4, and on attack, I'm gonna put a counter on your big creature that you got, your 7/7.
A counter? What does the counter do?
It's the I'm gonna kiss it. Gene Stealer's Kiss. When it attacks, I put an infected counter on target creature defending player control. So I'm gonna put an infected counter. Does nothing to it. It's just when that creature dies, I make a copy of it.
Oh, we're gonna make it green because it's infected.
Yeah, but it does nothing else to it. It doesn't give it minus anything or anything like that. It is just a...
It's like a bounty counter almost.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I just don't have dice that don't have numbers or any kind of indicator. So
yeah. So I just assume that you may block it to gain some life, and then I make a copy of it.
Well, that thing is a 4/4. That's right.
Yeah.
So.
And this is a 12/12.
Oh, wait.
Trample.
You're saying when your 4/4 dies?
No, when your creature dies.
Would me blocking the 4/4 kill my 7/7?
I assumed you were going to block your 7/7 maybe. It was just risk it for the biscuit.
You just popping some things out there random, see what happens.
Here, let me get the names of those 2 cards real quick. I just want to see if I'm missing any details here.
It is Screaming Killer.
Screaming Killer.
Yep.
Screaming? Like screaming?
Yes, Screaming. He is just
spelled weird.
There's a dash after Scream. I'm sorry,
Screamer Killer.
Screamer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value, okay. 5 damage to any target. And then the other one is called what again?
Gene Stealer Patriarch. When he attacks, I put a whatever counter on the creature, and then it has whenever that creature dies, I make a copy of it.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block the Gene Stealer with my Shard of the Void Dragon.
Yep, figures.
And then the 12/12 Trampler, I'm gonna block with 4 Necron Warriors going to 5. So that will kill the Trampler and eat all the damage. And kill your 4/4 thing. Then I'm gonna gain 7 life.
I will sacrifice one of these guys and give my creatures indestructible.
Okay. So I'll still lose 4 Necrons, and your stuff won't die, but I am going to gain 7.
I go up 5 counters on the Venomed Crawler.
Also, because 4 of my Necrons died, I'm going to get triggers here and also here. Oh, I have a question, actually. Because damage is dealt all at once, would I gain 7 or would I gain more? Because this is going to get counters.
I think you're gonna stack.
You can stack
the abilities the way you want them to when they're your
stuff, okay. Well, I'll have them die, I guess.
So you're gonna put 8
and
counters
then get
on
the
it.
counters, and then I'll gain life.
So you get another 8 life.
Yeah. So. Oh well, this is an infect thing.
Thingy,
This.
Hey, remember when I said I wasn't the threat? I just had to prove the point.
Yeah,
that
I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to live, bro.
No. That you are beyond living. You have the game. Like I just had to prove
honestly,
it.
Honestly, if the first game I won with this deck was on stream, and it's my friend helped design it or whatever. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be amazing. And then I'm gonna have triggers on Psychomancer, and I think that is all the triggers, I believe. Yeah.
4,
So 4 died, so I'm gonna gain 4 life. From that 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna ping Chris for 4 because you have the highest life total.
Yep. Go at 18.
And no one's hitting you at all.
No, weirdly enough, just chilling here.
Yeah, you're just kind of just sitting.
Yep.
But
I had to point out there, like, what, like, I'm the big guy, like, I'm gonna swing at you, and look, nothing happened.
Well, you could have swung a lot more at me.
I could have.
It would have definitely been devastating.
And I did not think that through because I was worried about the crackback. And that's where we're at in this game, is the crackback from no matter what we do is going
pretty scary.
Oh yeah, you're dead. Like if you go to kill one player, you're the next player that dies. I'll pass turn at that.
And then you're out of the game like a fart in the wind. You're just vanish.
Oh my god. Half an hour later.
Ha!
I will draw. Oh look. A land that enters tapped. Cool. That helps.
You good?
Or Esper.
Do you like it? You put ramen underneath it?
I will.
Oh my god.
I will pay 1, tap this, and tap Samson, whatever you pick a creature to tap. I don't care anymore. I just need a clue token. You can choose any one of your creatures to tap it. I'm not attacking you anyway. Sure.
There we go.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 and sack it to draw a card. Wow, it doesn't help. Cool.
This is so good.
I'm gonna tap this and 2 artifacts to make another Astartes.
Just making these dudes.
But it's gonna get -1/-1, but then it gets +1/+0. All right, and then I'm gonna pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap.
Big
draw.
plays.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna pay 2, sacrifice one of these dudes, go up to 6. Next creature I cast has Cascade. Let's see what I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the black.
Oh no! Is this when you cast the command? Yep.
I
There it
cast
is.
the commander. Okay, so Cascade ability
You
results
got
first.
Abaddon?
No, it's Be'lakor.
Oh.
So it's got Cascade from the from the Slippity Biopiper. Oh, the Sloppity. This is less, so I cast Herald of Tedsnick. It itself also has Cascade, so it's gonna be less than 5. And then I get a chromatic lantern. A demon into the battlefield, so I deal 3 damage directly to hips.
Okay.
Then I go to the next one. Cheapers. I'm gonna swing. Oh, I gotta do this ability too. I didn't. It's do whenever you cast the top one. Return an instant sorcery from your at random. So at random, I have Blood, Mandate, which is just a destroy effect, and Nurgle's Conscription, which is a reanimation. All right, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To 2, I return back to my hand. Nurgle's Conscription. I bring back. Does anyone have anything good in the graveyard?
Ooh. What kind of spice do you want?
I just want to see because it's been a long game.
No, I got this guy. He can give you Tyranids.
All right, I'm gonna bring back probably Karn just to figure out in a second. I'll do that potentially in a second. It's in my hand. I'm gonna.
You can. Oh no! You can take what's his name.
It's only a cast ability.
Huh?
It's only a cast ability in his bin. The Half-Life.
It's still a big creature. That's probably
Yeah.
the biggest creature. It's a.
Yeah, I do have that big thing in here. Yeah, you only get the drain gain on the cast.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna Chaos Warp your giant thing. The 15/15.
What, this little 15/15?
Yeah, the little 15/15. I'm gonna Chaos Warp. You're all gonna lose
that's
1
probably
damage.
good actually, because then Samson won't get a copy of it.
Nope,
All right, so we got to Chaos Warp it, and then we're taking what? 1 damage?
1 damage from Exalted.
Oh yeah, from right. So this is gonna get shuffled in, and then we'll do the fun Chaos
top
Warp
one,
time.
yeah.
Let's see what we get here.
Oh, I also do the Bells and Lock trigger as well, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I draw 6 and lose 6. Go to 12.
Oh, wait, actually, does anything happen when that leaves the battlefield?
I don't think so.
Card. No. Whenever an artifact is put into graveyard from the battlefield, put an exile. Nope, nothing. And Chaos Warp doesn't exile, right? It just shuffles it into your library.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't trigger anything in here. Stuff. Does anyone want me to cut anywhere?
Nah, it's whatever.
Alright.
Bugger.
Let's see what we get here. A flip. Ooh. I got a Necron Monolith. Thanks.
All right.
That was very generous of you. The 7/7 flying indestructible artifact vehicle with crew 4, and whenever it attacks, I mill 3 cards. For each creature card milled this way, create a 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature token.
Okay.
So much worse.
I'm gonna swing into Fallen for 13.
Oh my god!
What, you swinging at
What
me
is
for 13?
happening right now?
I'm swinging at you for 13.
Oh my god.
Is that flying?
I'm gonna do so. It is
Wow.
not flying.
This
Okay.
is wild.
On the ground, I'm going to swing. That doesn't really make a difference on there. Nothing there. In the air, it's gonna be 2 5/5s at hips in the air.
2 5/5s at me in the air. Okay.
No. You can crew the monolith.
Yeah.
I know.
I can crew the Necron Monolith. It's an indestructible flying 7/7.
So are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yep. Go ahead.
Are you ready for this greatness?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, are you responding to his?
Nope, I died.
attack? Oh.
He just takes the death.
Oh.
Take it to the face.
All right. I'm gonna tap. Do your 5/5s have any abilities or anything?
No, I'm just trying to gain the life off of this.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna crew the Necron Monolith. And then I will have it block one of your 5/5s, and I'll take 5 from the other one.
All right, I'm gonna gain 13. Go to 25. Nothing died over there.
Oh, I shouldn't have took the damage.
So you block one of them, this dies. And this goes up one more. So now it is a 14. While it's at a 14, I'm gonna do a blasphemous act.
Crap.
Hold
Oh
up,
my
hold up.
God.
I can do things. What are you doing?
Blasphemous act.
Okay. In response, I'm going to do my first bit of interaction this entire game.
No, man.
Tap a blue and 4, and I'll play Sister of Silent. When it enters the battlefield, counter target instant or sorcery or activated or triggered ability.
Bastard.
Wow.
So,
Fine.
I just realized, like, if that blasphemous act would have gone off, I would have won because I could have just done it. I could have sacked him.
Yeah.
Death been indestructible, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I went to look, so my draw was
Actually, Fallen Samson, if you had done that, I have exactly 8 things that would die, and then I would just
Yeah, would have
needed
pinged
death.
directly. So you're super dead either way, quote unquote. All right, then.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn and I have to discard 6 or 7 cards.
yeah.
All right.
So
I'm gonna try to go quick because I recognize that you're getting close to your next stream that you have to do. So here we're gonna untap this. This die's gone. I'm gonna draw my card for turn. How many artifact creatures do you guys have?
0.
1. I have 1.
That's very interesting.
find out.
Okay.
The only thing I could have done was
These
I would
are
have been able to
untapped
get
as well.
this creature out here, and that my upkeep would have been the Manalthorpe, I would have exiled Hive's Grave or Hips's Grave. And we got a +1/+1 counter for each creature that's in his graveyard. So we got 2 +1/+1 counters for each creature.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna tap.
That's all I had.
Let's see.
This deck needs haste. Every big creature deck needs haste.
Let's do Soul Ring, Endless Atlas, draw a card. Look at top card of library.
You have another stream at 10, Chris?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, God.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna do this because I'm pretty sure I've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I might as well tap 3 and mill myself 3 here. Tech Scarab Swarm, Arcane Signet, Swamp. Let's see what this is. Freaking land again. All right. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'll pay 1 life. Let's exile this. Is there something worth it here? There's another swamp. Yeah, so we're gonna tap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Their Name is Death. I knocked my thing
that's
over.
ordered. Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, destroy all non-artifact creatures.
Yeah. Shit, no, my giant mother fudger is an artifact. He's still tapped, but
You could crew him in response, I guess.
no, that's what just has the crew dude. Alright.
Alright, so that'll happen. Then let's see how many creatures I got. 3. It's not as many as I'd like it to be. You have no blockers over there. Twitching Helmet. How many of your things are blockers are gonna live off this board wipe here, Wedge?
I'm working on destroying all this stuff.
Okay.
I think literally just
I only have a 3/5.
Well, you're the other artifact can become a creature as well, though. You're a giant tall dude.
Yeah, but it's not a creature. He destroyed all non-artifact creatures.
Well, in response, you can crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would only last till end of turn.
Yeah,
Do anything with it.
So what? You have like 1 blocker, Wedge?
I have a 3/5.
Okay. I am going to. I'll tap Psychomancer. Yeah. I'm going to crew Ghost Arc. Then I'll pay 1, 2, 3. And we're going to unearth Cryptothrall, Illuminor, Xeris, and Canoptech Scarab Swarm. Those comes out. I'm going to get 2 Black Necron Warrior creature tokens for each of them. They are going to be summoning sick, though. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This 5 is 15 there. So
On this ETBs, I'm going to exile target player's graveyard, and for each artifact or land card exiled this way, make a 1/1 colorless insect artifact creature token with flying. How many cards?
6.
Who has a shitload of cards?
I do.
You have a lot of lands and artifacts in
I
here?
do.
Yeah, I have 1, 2.
3, 4,
3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
I have 10. Do you have more than 10?
I have 6, so you get it on yours.
All right. So I guess I'll do it on mine. So I'll exile my graveyard.
Other than your tokens, what's the total power you could swing with?
Other than my tokens?
Yeah.
Well, I just got 6 tokens, and I'm getting 10 more right now. But I have 5 that are here that can swing.
All right. Because they're 3s.
Yeah, they're 3s, so that's 15 right there. I'm going to tap Imhotep the Stormlord because he's a 4/4. We're gonna crew Necron Monolith. That's a 7/7, so that's 22, 25, 29. 33, and then I can give something +2/+2 and menace. So a lot. I'm gonna swing the Necron Monolith over. Yeah, I'm gonna swing the Necron Monolith. 5 Necron Warriors. So that is 22. We'll do 25 there. And
that puts me out.
Yeah, so that'll be over at one more game. And then, for the +2/+2 with Imhotep, we'll give Ghost Arc +2/+2 and Menace. We're going to swing a 4/4 and on the ground, a 1/1 in the air, and a 5/5 in the air over at Flaming Wedge. For a total of 10 coming your way. Wedge.
I will eat 10.
And then you tap your talisman
And
for
then-
a color.
No. In response, I am going to do this. In chat.
Up in chat. Yes.
Nice.
All right.
I'll lose 5 life in solidarity.
I am dead zones. That is
Jeez.
the beautiful
Yeah,
way.
because then
to
I can
go
get
in.
the last one on the triggers.
I've been saving those up all stream.
That is gorgeous.
That's literally the first time I've ever won this deck. Won with this deck, I mean. And I'm very happy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty thrilled.
Very well.
Yeah, that the whole time I was whole game. I was
much just one card in my
digging for
hand each turn.
biotransference.
Yeah.
Or like living death. But I saw you know what's funny, you guys? You know what was in my starting hand?
What?
6 lands.
I've been muted the entire
I
game.
knew it was something like it had to be like that.
Yeah. It was 6 lands, and then I just drew into like some of the best cards in the deck, and the only non-land in my hand was like the 4-drop Soul Ring thing. Wherever that is. I can't see it right now. It's
Yeah,
here
you're good.
somewhere. Yeah, that was a blast. That was really fun playing with y'all.
It was a great time. Thank you very much for all your joining the last minute hips. I appreciate coming through with everything, and again with Wedge and Samson, the last minute swing ins. I appreciate that a lot too. All
Yeah,
right.
that was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, you know when you messaged me, I was on my way out to go to Modern, and then you were like, "Hey, are we still on for this thing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
Like I even
cool.
made a note to myself in my phone when we talked about it,
Yeah.
and my phone didn't remind me. And I was like gonna go to Modern, and I was thinking like, man, I'm kind of tired. Like, I might just go home and like just vibe and just hang
So it
out.
was all the right timing, I say.
Yeah, it was just perfect timing all around.
All right. On that note, we're gonna go on a quick break. I will be back within a half an hour for 10 o'clock for another stream. Y'all very much thank you. I'm going to give a quick shout out right now. So do it Hips, Samsung, and Wedge. We'll go in rotation. Who are you peoples and where can we find you?
I am Hipstevious Cat's Meowth because I'm the cat's meow. You can come and hang and become a constituent of my gaming emporium on Discord. If you would like to join the community, we have about 85 to 90 people or something like that in there. I've just been building it over the past few months. I just am trying to cultivate a community of chill homies that love Magic and just want to have fun and treat it like a card game. I tweet a lot. I make a lot of TikToks. I should have made one of this because that would have been awesome. I post on the various socials and things. I want to start getting YouTube stuff and Twitch stuff going soon since the community is getting pretty big now. But you'll see me on live streams and stuff. I just did a live stream recently with Veronica from Twitter. And this is my second one, and I'm having a blast with it. So I'm hoping to do a whole lot more.
Well, you will
forever
be in the roster, so don't forget. Be ready when you're going out to Modern, you know?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, so
again, guys, again, I'm following Samson. Chris, as always, I appreciate playing with you. It's always it's always a pleasure.
Most definitely.
You can find me at all the social medias, TikTok, everything like that as Fallen Samson. And then I'll be starting up Whatnot this Wednesday. We'll be doing 5 giveaways. The 5th giveaway will be a full art Ragavan. I will get that sent out to everyone probably by Monday.
Sweet.
So be on the lookout for that show. We'll be doing what they call King Jack because we can't say Blackjack. So it'll be a lot of repeat value. So it's gonna be mainly a single stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing 5 giveaways. The 5th giveaway will be the Ragavan full art. So if you're not familiar with Whatnot, just take a look at it, see if you like it. Again, no pressure for anyone to come chat, but if you want to, just come chat. Other than that, you guys have a great day.
All right, and then Wedge, you are good to go.
Yeah, I'm not really on too many socials, but I check out the Asylum because they're pretty cool. They do good stuff.
They are good peoples.
Yep.
All right, and on that note, keep sticking around if you're in the chat right now. We will be back at 10 o'clock Eastern time, so within the next half an hour. We're going to take a quick intermission while I get everything squared away. Thank you very much, everyone who is watching. Thank you all for joining in the stream. Much appreciation. Remember, everyone, one more game is just never enough. Peace.